Any mention?
My lord, may I be permitted to mention one matter to be listed on Monday, my lord? As a student's matter, my lord, exams are coming on, low students matter. Shortage of attendance, my lord, has been debarred from sitting the exam. But he has got a genuine reason. His brother died, so he had to go back to Arunachal for a few days. But he applied for leave also before going. And after that,
what's his percentage?
57%, my lord.
57% throughout the which semester?
He is the 6th semester, my lord, the final semester.
5 semesters, what is
No, everything is okay, my lord. It is clear. Yes, my lord. Everything is clear, my lord. Only this. My lord. Obliged. Monday, my lord.
Please, Your Lordship, I'd like to mention item number 16, Your Lordship, 16. Here. Item 16, Your Lordship.
60?
16. It will come up after 2 weeks, Your Lordship.
Yes? Objection. Yes.
Pleasure.
Do not have a fan with it? Yes.
May I please, Your Lordship? Item 22, 23 and 24, my lord.
What happened?
My lord, I mentioned in item 22 and 23, Sir Nongri also and Mr. Sheikh also. Kindly assume for 2 weeks, my lord. 22, 3, 24? 22, 23, my lord.
You're for the
petitioner, my lord.
I'm for the state lordship.
And 24?
22 and 23. 22 and 23.
22, 23? 22 and 23?
Yes, I'm for the state.
24?
24 she is, my lord.
Your objection? No, after 1 week or 2 weeks?
My lord, after 2 weeks, my lord.
It's okay.
Okay.
My lord. Deeply obliged, my lord.
Yes.
Please, Your Lordship, I beg to mention item number 17. I'm for respondent 8, Your Lordship.
Who's for the petitioner?
I pray that this matter may come after 2 weeks.
Why?
Due to some personal difficulties, Your Lordship.
You are the council?
Yes, Your Lordship.
So what role does the council have to play here?
I'm not well versed with the facts of the...
Yes, Mr. Chanda, what's the matter about this regarding...
my senior is here.
Yes, MS...
Lordship. Lordship, this is regarding that compensation, Your Lordship, for the land which has been taken by the state for expansion of the road and gardens, Your Lordship.
You have to appear with other respondents. No objection. After?
2 weeks.
1 week.
2 weeks.
2 weeks, okay, yes.
Congratulations, Lordship.
My lord, that item number 13 I beg to mention, Lordship. This is here, Lordship, that prospective regularization was given. We want that it should be retrospective. Yes, Lordship.
Mr. Karwanlang?
Yes, Lordship. 2 weeks, Lordship.
Yeah, objection?
No objection, Lordship.
No one has any objection.
Lordship, petitioners already informed me this morning.
You already informed me in the morning?
Yes, Lordship.
You didn't inform me, he informed you.
No, I have informed.
He informed me this morning.
Yes.
Awesome.
Follow.
Supplementary list. Lordship, I beg to mention item number 20 for 2 weeks.
Of this state, there's no objection.
Yes.
Item number 1, supplementary list.
Yes. Yes. What's the matter about?
Challenge person, my lord, represented by the legal guardian, my lord.
Yes.
My lord, the legal guardian certificate is page 16, my lord.
Okay, what is the problem?
My lord, the problem is that there were a number of communications which has been taken place between the petitioner and respondent and all the necessary documents have been submitted to release the family pension of her mentally challenged brother, my lord. Of the petitioner's mentally challenged brother being represented by his sister, and this is regarding the pension matter, my lord. And my lord, the letter, my lord, is at page number 54, my lord. 54, my lord. There is a communication, my lord, an intercommunication between the respondents to release the family pension to the petitioner, my lord, till date. No action has been taken, my lord, in spite of all the documents being submitted. My lord.
One second.
Yes, my lord.
He's a Mendi Challenge son.
Yes, my lord. He's the mentally challenged son, my lord. Both his parents have expired, my lord.
Yes, Mr. Devnath,
Let me help Mr. Smith.
you take urgent instructions. Yes, heard MSS now say.
My lord, this petition can also be disposed today, my lord, because there is no dispute to the fact.
Let them come. Let them come. See. MSS now say. Let them come instructions, and we can give directions. And yes, let them come. Yes.
Let me.
Yes. Heard MSS now say Legal Aid Council. Issue notice Mr. R. Devnath Leonard CGC. At present we have all the respondents for him to call for. The prayer of the petitioner, who's the guardian of the mentally challenged son of the deceased employee, is for release of terminal benefits of his late father. Stuff. CGC, let's see next one to obtain instruction within 10 days. Positively, yes. Yes, after 10 days.
Item number 2.
Yes.
May I please, Your Lordship?
Yes.
Your Lordship, in this case, I am affected by the actions of the respondent number 2 and 3, as they have unilaterally freezed my account, and I am the partnership firm under the name and style of MD Constructions.
Yes.
And I am the construction company, and my entire sale proceeds, whatever be the contract money, that has been credited to my this account, and that has been freezed, so that I could not able to make any loan.
Why? What the reason for freezing?
Yes, Your Lordship. Your Lordship may kindly come to page number 44A. That is one of my partner, that is respondent number 4, who is my brother, has made one representation before the bank. Thereby, he has very categorically stated that there are some internal dispute between the partners, so the account may be freezed. And Your Lordship, for resolution of the internal dispute in the partnership deed, there is a clause of arbitration. So unilateral actions on the part of the respondent number 2 and 3 is quite illegal, Your Lordship.
What is 44?
Yes.
Kindly block or stop any kind of payment, online, offline.
Yes, Your Lordship.
Oh, this anyway. Will issue notice. What is your name?
M. Sharma, Your Lordship.
Mr. M. Sharma. And it's counsel the petition issue notice. Returnable in 2 weeks. Yes. Next steps will be taken within 3 days. List.
And Your Lordship, one request. Your Lordship, because labor payment is due, Your Lordship.
Let us hear that. That's you. Are you served State Bank?
Your Lordship, kindly allow me to take Dasti service. I make Dasti service and matter may be fixed on which day.
It's allowed to effect Dasti service on the respondents as the matter is urgent. Stop. And list next week. Yes.
Next week, Tuesday may be given, Your Lordship.
Yes. You see, yes. If you can serve, no problem.
Yes, Your Lordship.
Yes.
Item 3 I am taking.
Yeah.
As per the item 3 you are taking.
Yes. This is a Star Cement.
My request.
Yes.
But in this case, I am checking the levying of the transmission charges, distribution billing charges, and additional surcharge by the Meghalaya Power Corporation. But I have got a captive power plant where I am directing the power, and as per the Central the Electricity Act, I am also procuring power by power appliances. Means not from appliances without the power corporation, from the grid. Now that is permitted in the section 42 of the Central Electricity Act, and by which a regulation is also been framed, which logically find the regulation at page 283. And I will take your lordship directly to page 291, my lord, the list is part.
To page
283 it starts, my lord.
218.
283, my lord.
Yes.
This is the, my lord, 283. And I will take your lordship to directly to page 291, my lord.
Short-term open access.
My
Okay.
lord.
291.
291, my lord.
Yes.
7.2, my lord.
1 second. 1 second.
My lord.
291. Point.
Clause 7.2, my lord.
7.2. Yes. Yes.
Payment of transmission charges and operating charges shall be made by the power exchanges to the NLDC.
What is NLDC? National.
National. No, National Law Dispatch Center. By the next working day, following which after the day on which the application was processed, the transmission charges for use of intrastate transmission system and operating charges for SLDC shall be directly settled by the power exchange with the respective SLDC. Because these charges are collected directly by the grid and that will be apparent from the bill which has been raised at page 293.
Yes.
293, you also will see 1, 2, 3 charges, and charges number 2, CTU transmission charges. As you also got, you know?
Yes.
And thereafter, after is 2 items more, STU transmission charges, state transmission utility charges.
Yes. Then.
So this state utility transmission charges is only charged by the power exchange, and that is paid to the power corporation by themselves. Now, what they have done, Lord, in spite of this amount being charged, in the tariff they have again provided for additional, again the charging of the same amount, transmission charges, which is not permissible because this amount is already collected by the grid and paid to the power corporation. Now, the question of again the charging of the state transmission charges by the power corporation does not arise. Now, the second point you asked me, Mr. Miller, is about the billing charges, distribution billing charges. Now, these charges are payable to the power corporation in case the power load, because the power load supplied by the power corporation is from 220 watts to 33 kV. Now, I am taking the load 130 kV and I am not utilizing the distribution network of the power corporation. Once I am not utilizing the power corporation network, the question of payment of the billing charges to the power corporation does not arise. Because 132 the kV power charges is directly from the grid to the captive center, and thereby the charges which have been levied by the power corporation on me on account of the billing charges does not apply. Now, third one is the additional surcharge, Lord. Now, additional surcharge is payable only when, Lord, somebody is a consumer and is taking power from the power corporation, but subsequently he reduces the power, and thereby the power corporation has to suffer a loss. Now, because there was additional power and I have not taken the power, so power remains empty. Now, this is not applicable at all because it is not a case of the Meghalaya Power Corporation that they have got sufficient power available with them, and because of I taking power from the power grid, they have suffered a loss. In fact, they have a shortage of power, and I supplied the power from my captive plant to the power corporation, which is amounting to below 22 lakhs units in between 5 or 6 years, and that has also not been returned back to me. That meaning thereby they have no surplus power. Otherwise, they would not have been load shedding and all those things would not have been there at all. So the question of surplus power being available to the power corporation does not arise. Now, my Lord, one judgment I may place before you, Lordship, in Supreme Court judgment, my Lord. I have given a copy to the the advocate record is wrong, my lord. This is 2022, 2 SCC, page 742. Lord, I may take your lordship directly to para 16, my lord.
Yes.
May I read, my lord? This is short paragraph. Even otherwise, it is required to be noted that the consumers defined under section 215 and the captive consumers are different and distinct as they form a separate class by themselves. So far as the captive consumers are concerned, they incur a huge expenditure, invest a huge amount for the purpose of construction, maintenance and operation of the captive genetic plant and dedicated transmission lines. However, so far as the consumer defined in the section 215 are concerned, they are not to incur any expenditure and invest any amount. Therefore, if the appellant is held, that the power corporation is held to be right in submitting that even captive consumers who are a separate class by themselves are subjected to levy of additional surcharge under section 42(4), in that case, it will be discriminatory and it can be said that unequals are treated equally. Now, I am also a captive plant user. I am not a consumer under section 215. Now, the Supreme Court said that captive consumers and the normal consumers are two different classes. And two different classes, in the case of consumers, you can charge the additional surcharge, but in the case of the additional, the captive consumers, you cannot charge that below the additional
Okay,
surcharge.
Dr. Saraf, first question is how is writ maintainable in this matter?
Because I challenge the clauses of the tariff.
You challenge the authority, you have the Regulatory Commission, or you have section 111 Electricity Act.
I submit that one also.
Then how are you coming by it? And the thing is that if you're a captive consumer or a consumer, I'm not really sure, but then even under regulatory the regulations frame under the State Regulatory Commission, now that also you have enough redress or grievance forum.
I submit that one, Lord, because coming to, I normally, Lord, I never trouble your lordship. Earlier also this has happened, Lord. And
Yes.
there is a direction of the Central Board, Central Commission, which will also find at page 296. This is the order of the Central Regulatory Commission.
Have you approached the State Regulatory Commission? Have you approached State Commission? Yes.
Earlier also they imposed such type of charges, and it was the Regulatory Commission was approached, and there was the order by the Secretary Commission that you cannot impose it.
Then go back to the Regulatory Commission. Why are you coming here by writ court?
If one authority has already passed the order and thereafter...
No, Dr. Saraf, I'm sorry, I don't find this your arguments acceptable, because once there's a mechanism already in place under the City Act which provides for regulatory commissions, which provides for consumers, captive otherwise, if there's any, they have a forum to redress the grievances, and then even the Supreme Court order, I'm sure it's come from a decision of the appeal. So we have recourse to appeal also before the appellate tribunal in Delhi. Yes. Yes.
Well, I'm fully conscious of the fact that normally when the appellate remedy is available, your lordship won't interfere. Normally the lordship will not interfere. But in a case where apparently below the absence...
Yes, gross illegality, you mean? Patent illegality in the face of the record.
Gross illegality and below arbitrariness. And secondly, this is one factor. And secondly, in spite of the earlier order passed by the Regulatory Commission, if somebody is doing the same act again, as you lordship is aware, that if you do the act again after going first down, again you do the same act, then normally your lordship, because your lordship is jurisdiction, and Article 226 is equitable jurisdiction. There is no doubt about it. But
it's discretionary also, it's not equitable. In cases such as this, Dr. Saraf, what to say. Many matters have come, and it is court in some cases where there is blatant illegality, yes, where there is,
In Guwahati also, the similar issue was moved before the Honorable Court, Milord. And this one, the Guwahati High Court also admitted the petition where the derogation charges were imposed on the offences. And this was the division which I passed, giving the order of that one also, Milord. That was also challenged before the High Court by way of 226. And this one, the Guwahati High Court, Milord, admitted the petition and passed interim orders by issuance of notice. If you also give a copy, Milord, I have given a copy of the order also. You also just see it. But I paid all of the charges.
No, we're not disputing that. We're not even. Anyway, we'll issue notices appearing for the corporation.
Lordship.
What do you have to say?
I am appearing for Milord, I am appearing in this matter, Milord. Milord, kindly see, they stand before the MSCRC, page 191, Milord. 191, if you order, Milord, that is the order which is challenged before your Lordship. That order has not been issued.
191, Lord.
Page 191.
Okay. Something wrong with audio is coming double. Yes, anyway, yes.
Page 191. Am I audible,
Yes.
Milord?
Yes, yes.
The petitioner has not projected, Milord, the wheeling charges. The page starts from page 191. Wheeling charges. Petitioner submission. Petitioner has not projected computation of wheeling charges and cross-subsidy surcharges payable for open access consumers in their petition, Milord. This is by there, and then commission analysis, your Lordship, kindly see, and then paragraph 5.2, Milord.
No, this is which order passed in which context?
This is the order in respect of open access challenged by the MSCRC, Milord. This is the order which is under challenge before your Lordship. This is the order which is under challenge before your Lordship.
It's the order of MSCRC. Let me see the question.
No. What has given, Milord? The order starts, Milord, from page 133.
Oh, yes. See, in the course title, Dr. Saraf, at page 2. Impugn order 24 issued by the Meghalaya State Legislative Commission fixing the tariff. So you've already gone to the commission against fixation of tariff. This is as per the is that MY.
Well, with due respect to my assessment, Milord, I have challenged this tariff order at page 133.
133 is part of 133 only.
I am challenging this is the tariff order, Milord. My basis is.
So I am going from tariff order only. This is 133 to 246.
Then I think we can dispose of the petition here only. You go to Apple.
One more point, Milord. Two more points, Milord. Two short points. And you see section 42 of the Electricity Act, Milord. Section 42 of the Electricity Act, Milord.
I will do one thing, Dr. Saab, we'll fix a admission hearing next week. We'll hear it, yes. Heard Dr. A. Saraf. Just let me, I'll go through the matter also. Yes.
No,
We'll since there's a yes.
Their own order, Milord, the CRC order. Can you see one page only CRC order? What CRC page 315, Milord.
No, it's okay. We see one thing is not for. It's just for satisfaction.
315 said, Milord,
It's okay.
MSCRC order will regulate. The order CRC said MSCRC order will 315. Paragraph D, Milord.
If I am not allowed to clarify what is the position.
MSCRC regulation and order as regards to sales and the regulatory.
Okay, please listen. Please, Mr. Amit Kumar. Please listen.
Yes,
we will fix it next week, but let the court understand the matter also. Param Fasai, this court is not really satisfied, so we'll fix it for admission hearing on Tuesday.
Yes. My only problem with me is that by NOC I am not being allowed to procure power.
Tuesday.
Yes. These are all revenue matters, electricity matters,
No, please, yes, Mr. Actor General, please. Please.
The revenue matter does not mean that we agree with
No.
the
We have been following the law only. We have been following the law only.
Since the board on virtual hearing, very
There is
difficult to
not a single
control.
averment. There is not a single averment, my lord, of
Yes,
the
I've
judicial
heard Dr. A.
committee
Saraf,
to-
learned counsel for the petitioner, assisted by so and so. Issue notice.
Estimates was given that NOC will be given. Otherwise, my lord, they cannot stop my
Tuesday, issue notice. Mr. A. Kumar with H. Karwanlang.
Also for 3 to 8.
Is present, except notice for number 3 to 8. Notice to issue to the other respondent in 3 days stop. As a question immediately has been raised, list the matter on Tuesday for hearing, for admission hearing. We'll hear on that day. Yes.
If you lost it on that day without the London first of all, give me 10 minutes time to convince you all that is the fit case for interpretation.
Yes, I'll give you ample opportunity.
Yes.
Yes.
May it please your lordship. Lordship, on the previous date, your lordship had allowed me to file, please on record the final
Integrated seniority list, yes. Where's it?
Lordship, I'll be filing it in the course of the day, Lordship. There's some problems, and I'll also, along with it, I'll be filing the Meghalaya school service rules.
Mr. H. Karwanlang appraised for further 1 week's time to file the actual affidavit as allowed by this court by order dated 27/5/25. Yes, prayer allowed.
Item number 2.
Much obliged, Lordship.
What's the matter about?
This is with regards to family pension, Your Lordship.
Mercy petition? No.
Family pension.
Oh, sorry.
On the last occasion.
Dr. Mozika?
Well, this matter can disposed of, my lord.
Yes.
Well, here what happened, my lord, from BSF we have processed everything, my lord, and the file is lying with the, this is called Central Pension Accounting Officer.
That is respondent number?
That will respond number 3, I think. Let's check.
7.
Central Pension Accounting Officer.
5, 6 and 7, my lord.
You are representing them also?
I'm representing, but they've not given any instruction, my lord. But the letter that I have, I think I placed in the also. There is no dispute about entitlement, my lord. It's only procedural delays.
Yes. This letter, you've seen this letter 15th March.
I can just see.
Yes,
Well, direction can be issued to 5, 6 and 7.
Dr.
The time frame.
I at the outset submitted that there's no issue with the release of pension, family pension to the writ petitioner, and in this regard has produced a communication dated 15th March 2025 from the Deputy Commandant OC Rear Headquarters, 86 Battalion BSF. So the contents of the letter reveal that the family pension in respect of the petitioner is pending with the respondents number 5, 6 and 7, and request has been made for expeditious release thereof. Like as further submitted by Dr. Mozika that as the matter is with the respondent responsible for release of the pension is number 5, 6 and 7. Directions may be issued that the same may be expedited and processed within a certain time frame. Stop. Next paragraph. MS Archival Council petitioner concurs submissions and prays that the matter be processed preferably within 8 weeks.
Your Lordship.
2 months.
Yes, Your Lordship, since the
Yes. Having heard as a council, next, firstly, the communication dated 15 March 2025 is taken on board and made part of the record. Stop. Accordingly, as per the submissions, the respondent number 5, 6 and 7 are directed to complete the process and release a family pension to the petitioner within a period of 12 weeks, 12 weeks from the date of this order, comma filling which further orders will follow. Stop. We'll dispose of within 12 weeks. Stop. Yes, a copy to the order. The matters accordingly on the terms as order above and dispose of. Next line. Copy to the order be supplied to London TJCI for oral communication. Right.
highly obliged, Your Lordship.
Hi.
Item number 3.
May it please Your Lordship.
May I please, Your Lordship, I'm supposed to
In
get
terms
the
of the last order,
instructions.
Lordship.
And as per the last order, Lordship, I would require some time, at least a 2 weeks time, Lordship.
There are many cases against HDFC. The other day, another case is there also.
Lordship, also regarding the my defreezing, Lordship, I am not being able to use my account.
Why you freezing the account?
That's the SOP, Lordship. That's a standard procedure unless there's a direction
We will give you.
from your Lordship under the.
We'll give you 4 days time. We'll list the matter on Wednesday.
No, Your Lordship, I need at
Correspondent-
least 2 weeks, Lordship.
Correspondent bank has prayed for further. Respondent number 5.
23rd, Your Lordship,
has
please.
requested for further time to obtain instructions on what transpired
On the 8th.
on 8/8/2024 when the FIR was lodged and the bank informed about a foreign withdrawal.
Lordship, 23rd positively,
Stop.
Lordship.
Further instructions are to. Further is also the question of the freezing of the bank account of the petitioner who has been defrauded. Stop.
23rd, because it has to come all the way from Central. We need some time. 23rd
Central,
positive.
you mean central from the Reserve Bank
No,
of India?
no, from the nodal office there in Calcutta. Then
Send a special officer to collect the
understand,
information.
but at least 23rd, Your Lordship. There's a senior counsel, Mr. Borbara, also had instructed me at least to get any date after 23rd.
So we
provided,
are
Lordship.
subject what Mr.
No,
Borbara
Your Lordship, I
says.
was provided Your Lordship's convenient.
Then
any date after
in
23rd.
consideration thereof,
23rd.
further 10 days times allowed.
Lordship, another aspect, Lordship, with regards to the criminal case, Lordship, that is pending. There is no update from the state respondents.
Latest report is ready. We are filing the report.
Yes, this Sauna? Further 10 days times allowed for instructions. Stop. Ms. N. Sincon, Leonard Conrad, government advocate for the respondents number
10 days. 1, 2, 3.
1,
1, 2, 3.
and 3 has filed a status report as on when is this file? This file supposed to be dated 3/6/2025. Stop. Approval of the same taken on record. Approval of the same shows that certain steps have been taken to arrest accused persons, but the same is yet to achieve any result. This is matter of 10 days. You get instructions.
Hello, Lordship.
So with 10 days I've calculated it's before 20th. Any 20th, Lordship.
20th?
Yes. Again, I would have to ask time again, Lordship. It's 20th.
Otherwise, you see, Mr. Marpan, these things, if we don't come hard on them,
understand.
the consumers suffer.
I understand.
That's
At
only
least
thing.
20th.
And the only thing the court wants to know is that suppose a person's been defrauded Suppose suddenly the amount's gone from his account or her account. If I file, the bank's informed. What steps does the bank take at that time immediately to see where the money has gone?
Exactly.
And whether they contact whoever the recipient bank or account, wherever it goes, whether they have taken any steps to say, like, that money should not be released if it's come to the bank account. But if no steps have been taken, the FIR has been filed by a person A, suppose the money has been defrauded, then they inform the bank does not take any steps to to stop that the payment or the release of money to whatever person,
Exactly.
electronically otherwise, then the bank is culpable also.
I'll clarify that. In fact, clarification has already been given earlier.
Notwithstanding the fact that in this case what has happened is that she was duped by a phone call and OTP came
Exactly.
from her registered mobile phone, and so to the bank it is a bona fide transaction, that this amount is to some accounts being paid, OTP has been sent, she has replied with if on her registered mobile number.
Yes, sir.
Only thing she finds out later on that is a fake call, correct, though OTP is correct and it's from the registered mobile number. Your stand is that if it doesn't come registered mobile number, is for other ways, yes, we can take action, the money is refunded. But in such cases now where people are now with AI and all, you can duplicate any voice.
Understand. We'll
So
clarify
that's the
that on
thing.
20.
And so what steps do the bank take?
Yes.
Suppose one of call comes, they have to check with the other recipient bank whether that amount has been gone to which account and where it's been released.
Yes, sir.
So if that some action taken that time to stop that amount frozen at the recipient bank, then maybe something will come out.
Yes, we'll clarify on
That
20.
is what the court wants clarification. If we find that HDFC did not take any step, they just
We have
they
taken,
just
Archie.
put
We have
raise their hands and
It's
slept,
already there in the affidavit.
then we will other direction will come.
We'll clarify in 20th.
This is coming. This is too often this business of defrauding.
Item number 4.
Lordship, we have filed our return. In fact, pleadings are complete, Lordship. I'm praying if
Ready
this
for
matter.
disposal?
Lordship,
It can
I'm
be
praying if
disposed
this.
of, madam.
Yes.
Lordship, I'm praying if this matter can be taken up next week. Then it's
Why?
Mr. Paul is leading in this matter, Lordship.
A very simple matter, madam. Two documents are
Yes.
only required to
Conflicting,
contact.
Lordship, conflicting reports, Lordship. So I'm praying next week, Lordship.
Why your seniors do last rights of these cases? He has to perform last rights only. No one else can do. Yes. Next week, after 1 week. The joint since when petition submits, we file this after 1 week. Yes.
5.
For the order. Yes. Yes. You are with MS Nausaid. Yes, who's at number 5?
I'm entering appearance, Your Lordship.
On number
for
5.
respondent number 5.
Who's number 5?
The president of the school managing committee.
What is your name?
Ex-president.
Your name.
We have El Majau. El Majau.
Yes, MS El Majau has made appearance today on behalf of the newly impeached respondent number 5.
Your Lordship, I'm praying for 2 weeks to file a counter affidavit.
And prays as such service complete. He prays for once allowed 2 weeks time to file her affidavit. Yes, what about?
Your Lordship, if anything adverse,
If anything?
if anything which they have replied in the counter affidavit affect us, our interest, I may be allowed to.
That be open. Let the affidavit be filed first. You already file affidavit. You already file affidavit. You won't file. You? Do this after 2 weeks for affidavit from state respondents and from respondent number 5.
Right, Your Lordship.
Item number 6.
Yes, Mr. Person, clear.
I've taken fresh steps upon the respondent number 3, Your Lordship.
Lordship, in this matter, I am entering appearance, Lordship.
What number?
On behalf of respondent number 3, the bank, Lordship.
Yes, Mr. S. Pandey is appearance today on behalf of respondent number 3. No more notice required.
No, Your Lordship.
Notice is complete on respondents. You want to file affidavit? No.
We will file, Lordship.
He prays for 2 weeks time for affidavit. What about 1 and 2? 1?
One is we are the
Formal party. Formal party. 2?
Your Lordship, number 1 is not a formal party.
Yes.
You receive here all the matters whatsoever claim of the petitioners. And this is against the respondent number 3, State Bank of India.
Lordship, herein they have challenged the quantum of reservation for Group C and D post in State Bank of India.
So why will you be a formal party only? The policy comes from you.
Lordship, it will have a bearing, Lordship, what they have to say, Lordship.
You file affidavit, Mr. Devnand. No, here, so Mr. Pandey has entered. He prays for 2 weeks. Here. You won't file.
Lordship, at this stage we will not be filing.
Mr. Devnand also has similar prayers. Memory is very long for respondents number 2. Submit at this stage. Affidavit not be filed by respondent number 2. This after 2 weeks, yes.
Also, please, Lordship.
Item number 7.
Wait, please, Your Lordship. Your Lordship, I'm praying for 2 weeks' time to file my affidavit.
The fresh matter?
Yes, Your Lordship.
2 weeks for the time prayed allowed affidavit, yes.
Obliged, Your Lordship.
8.
This matter is clearly covered by Your Lordship's judgment. They have been denied.
Yes, Mr. Longpure.
My Lord, I am appearing for the petitioner.
Yes.
I am appearing for the petitioner.
Yes, I know. Last time we allowed time to the DSGI only to place. He wants to put an affidavit on record.
We have filed affidavit.
You file with disposal of.
You don't file rejoinder, my lord.
Similar order has been passed by Your Lordship.
One thing, Mr. Chanda, have you seen the affidavit file? You've gone through it.
I have gone through. Same ground they have taken penalty, same ground, and Your Lordship's order is Annexure 8, page 272. Page 272 and 11 page 277. And it is, Your Lordship will remember, it is the same past facility have not been given, following that Ocean Jabras case. They are left out again. And operative part of Your Lordship's judgment is page 277. 272 which started and 277.
No, we'll pass orders then. Yes.
The only ground we've taken, they've come after a lot of delay.
I know this ground earlier also taken.
They are the service of rendition.
Item number 9.
And this Nehu has not yet filed their affidavit, my lord.
May it please, Your Lordship. Your Lordship, praying for 2 weeks' time.
Why? This is a new organization.
My lord, it's not a new organization, it's a registered
Not progressive. Nehu workers.
No, it's not a progressive, my lord. This Nehu's.
Aggressive one.
Not aggressive.
Yes. My lord. This MS Ibla phase 1 is allowed for the 2 weeks' time to file affidavit without respondents. This is the draft one also.
All right.
10.
Yes, Mr. Takhan.
Lordship, this matter is fixed for affidavit, Lordship.
Your Lordship, I'm appearing for respondent number 3 and 4. I'm praying for some time, Your Lordship, to file my affidavit.
5.
Lordship, we are yet to receive copies, Lordship, but I'll be entering appearance today.
No, she was already there, Kasim Young, last time.
Lordship.
Yes.
Lordship.
How much time?
Lordship, we won't be filing our affidavit, Lordship.
You will be filing after 1 week?
2 weeks, Your Lordship.
Mr. J. Paryat.
J.K. Paryat.
J.K. Paryat, Leonard Council 1 and 2. Submit the no affidavit for from respondents 1 and 2 MSA Kharchiyan. For 3 and 4, raise 4. Allowed 2 weeks time to file affidavit. Stop MS NG Shilla. Correspondent 5. Submits that a copy of the representations yet to be made over. You're not send copy.
No, we've already taken steps.
Copy to be served within the day. Stop this after 2 weeks. Interim order of any shall continue.
Obliged.
Item 11.
The affidavit is awaited in this matter, but affidavit is awaited from the respondent.
Your Lordship, I'm praying for 2 weeks' time. I'm awaiting instructions.
What about that Annexure 7,
They've
which is incomplete?
Ma'am, we have
they
rectified.
filed it, Your Lordship.
We have rectified. There's been a development in this case. In as much as, my lord, we have been, a letter has been issued to us post the interim order, whereby, my lord, the survey of the land was sought to be conducted. My lord, they have conducted the survey yesterday. My lord, we have filed an affidavit to that effect, my lord, just to bring on.
What happened to survey?
They've done it, my lord. They've not given us any intimation so far as survey is concerned now, but they have done it yesterday, my lord. That is post the interim order passed by the Honorable Court.
I'll seek instructions, Your Lordship. Your Lordship,
We won't record that because it's just on, yes.
my apologies, Your Lordship. Annexure 7 has to be brought on record, Your Lordship. They have not filed it.
You know, file it, complete one. Why?
No, we have corrected the court's copy also.
What do you correct the court copy?
Your Lordship, the direction was to file an by way of an affidavit.
Where's Annexure 7? What's Annexure 7?
The lease agreement, Your Lordship. It's an incomplete copy that was.
Okay, you file it.
The one page was missing, my lord, that we have inserted and given a page number also.
So that can't be done normally. You can't insert once a description is filed. It's a complete document. Any addition will come by affidavit.
Yes, Your Lordship.
Anyway, is it there? You copy now that complete. They've given you the additional page 27. It's just a formatted page. Actually,
gave it to me, Your Lordship.
there's nothing substantial except for the map. Yes. We just record.
To bring on record the subsequent development, we filed an affidavit also, my lord.
2 weeks time to file affidavit. Praise allowed. Mr. S. Thapa also praised that he may be allowed to bring on record any further developments with regard to the matter by the affidavit. Praise allowed is 2 weeks. You bring on record.
My lord.
Obliged, Your Lordship.
Item number 12.
May it please, Your Lordship. We are still awaiting instructions, Your Lordship, in this matter.
What's the matter about? Pension?
No, Your
This
Lordship.
here we are seeking lapsing of land acquisition proceedings, my lord. So Maxwell.
Okay. Just after 2 weeks, yes.
Much obliged, Your Lordship.
There'll never be will come instructions. This is such a,
Hearing.
Obliged, Your Lordship.
Hearing supplementary list item number 4.
My lord.
Yeah.
My lord, their contention has been
Yes.
my lord. My lord, today I am the petitioner number 2 here, my lord. Leading these arguments, I am the 16-year-old daughter.
16-year-old daughter?
16-year-old, my lord.
But you're a minor. That's
Minor.
how then you
My
have
lord,
to
I'm
become a
being,
legal guardian.
I am. Petitioner number 1 is my legal guardian, my lord. Petitioner number 1 is my legal guardian, my mother.
Why you requested for
My lord,
agency to
my
just
lord,
come to that? Yes.
my lord, I'm coming to it. My lord, they have issued an auction notice. Now, my lord, the whole stand here is the way they have taken possession of the property also in principle is wrong. My lord, we have filed one rejoinder affidavit.
Wrong which way?
My lord, if
Because you couldn't establish your right also. You're not in possession, nor you.
my lord, I was in possession when the possession was taken away. That is a settled principle of fact here, my lord.
A suit's pending.
The suit is pending. The bank knows. My lord, they have even hidden that aspect and they have issued an auction notice over here. And my lord, the possession proceedings were done under section 14 of the Sarfarazzi Act, my lord. Now, my lord, during that proceeding, my lord, page 11 of my rejoinder, my lord. But I'll seek indulgence for a short while. I'll seek an indulgence, my lord, to present my case and bring the factual situation as it exists now. My lord, page 11.
Yes, Annexure 1.
Annexure 1, my lord. My lord,
after receiving liberty from my lord's court here, my lord, while order dated 14/11/2024, where we were given the permission to go approach the bank with our grievance, and the bank was directed to deal with it in accordance with law. My lord, accordingly on the 14th of November, we wrote a letter to the bank, my lord. Yes. On 19th of November, we wrote a second letter to the bank, my lord, bringing about the copy of the order with which we were permitted to approach the bank and also our contact details. My lord, consequent to it, on the 22nd of November, the bank wrote a letter to me asking me to come sit down for a meeting, my lord, with them. Post that meeting, my lord, on 2nd of December.
Where's that notice?
My lord, page 42, annexure 3. My lord, my rejoinder. I'm confining to my rejoinder.
Pages to your rejoinder?
My lord?
It's bigger than writ petition, your rejoinder.
My lord, these were the developments which took place subsequent to filing of the writ.
42.
My lord.
Yes.
My lord, the bank asked me to come and discuss the matter with them. Accordingly, my lord, page 43, entry F.
You see E also.
My lord?
Read E first.
My lord. It is also imperative to mention that the landed property in question obviously still stands in the name of Shri late Gilbert Dakhar, and you are not part of the loan as a borrower, guarantor, mortgager.
Yes.
However, as you have made a request to discuss and resolve the issue in hand, the bank has fixed the meeting at 4 p.m. on 26/11/2024 in the head office premises in the KGP Synod Complex, IGP Shillong, for the proposed discussion on one final opportunity, and you are therefore required to be present with proper justification on your request. My lord, the physical meeting took place. After that, as I was asked by the bank, I submitted a proposal, page 44, annexure 4.
Yes.
My lord, this proposal, my lord, all this is going on after the directions received from my lord's court on 14/11, my lord. Now, this proposal, my lord, was disposed by the bank, while reply dated 9/12/2024, page 47, my lord.
Yes.
My lord, A, B, C, D are the ones, my lord, where they have decided deceased borrower has not left any will or undertaken mutation of the encumbered property to your name prior to his death, thereby raising question on the actual ownership of the property as on date. Despite the fact that the rental income from the encumbered property is remitted to you, it may not be the case if the legal heir is pronounced as a different individual, wife by the verdict of the court. My lord, here the bank is acknowledging, because bank is a party in the title suit where they have appeared. They have entered appearance prior to initiation of all these proceedings, my lord. My lord, see, upon inquiry from our impaneled lawyers, it has been ascertained that you, despite hailing from a non-indigenous scheduled tribe community of Meghalaya, can inherit land as per the Khasi Hills Autonomous District Regulation Act 2021 only if the court rules in your favor. They are acknowledging that the matter is sub judice and pending, my lord. They go on. The bank is not in a position to ascertain whether you are the legally wedded wife of the deceased borrower, which may raise complications in the near future, and your repayment capacity, the rent which seems to be the only source of income. Therefore, after consideration, though the bank has decided that it will continue with the sarfrazi actions pending for disposal of the property.
Thought.
My lord.
Yeah. The bank is headed to continue sarfrazi proceedings. Yes.
My lord. My lord, then when they initiated the sarfrazi proceedings, page 48, my lord, annexure 6.
Yes.
My lord. My lord, I wrote to the Deputy Commissioner stating that the writ petition is pending in the court. And because, my lord, they exercise their power through section 14 of the Sarfrazi Act, whether through a metropolitan chief judicial magistrate or, my lord, through the district magistrate. My lord, the Deputy Commissioner, my lord, at page 51,
yes.
annexure 7, my lord.
Yes.
With reference to the subject and letter cited above, I am to enclose herewith a copy of the letter number nil dated 23/1/25, that's annexure 6, my lord,
Yes.
Received from Srimati so-and-so, wife of so-and-so. In this connection, I request you to kindly give a written explanation by the date 28/1/2025. Also till the time you are directed to hold off on the possession of the property. My lord, the same institution through which they were trying to take possession of the property writes to the bank asking for an explanation, my lord, and telling them to hold off. My lord, the explanation is very interesting, my lord. My lord, entry number 3 at page 52, annexure 8. May I, my lord?
Yes.
We would like to draw your attention to section 35 of the Sarfarazzi Act 2002, copy enclosed, which states about the overriding provisions of this act. It is also imperative to mention that a High Court cannot override the said act because it is considered a special legislation with an overriding effect on general law, meaning its provisions take precedence over other laws, including those that might be interpreted differently by a High Court. My lord, my lord, I don't have words to put it, but my lord, the bank cannot assume authority and undermine this institution. My lord, the law is settled in 2025 itself. My lord, there is no bar on the... My lord, this institution, my lord, especially when it is exercising jurisdiction under 226, section 35 only says, being a special legislation, my lord, it will have an overriding effect over other legislation. Now, how the bank is trying to interpret and undermine the authority of this court, my lord? My lord, they dispose my application not in accordance with law. They have gone on, my lord, to... I'll give the citation. My lord, first they decided, as they being a court, deciding title, deciding the applicable laws, then they say they are telling the deputy commissioner that the High Court is not empowered to look into this matter, my lord. My lord, para 11 and 12, page 9. Yeah, my lord.
No, this is a known thing.
My lord, it's a known fact. Well, this is that famous case where the couples had to reach till the Supreme Court when the Bombay police in Maharashtra, they had taken over the possession of their apartments. It has been recently decided. My lord, my main grievance is that the bank is acting more than, my lord, what the law has empowered them to act, my lord. They cannot go to the extent undermining the authority of this court. My lord, in continuing with my rejoinder, my lord, the deputy commissioner is not being satisfied. Being satisfied with the reply given by the bank, my lord, at annexure 9, page 53.
Yes.
They write to me now, my lord, to provide certified copies of the case as is pending. Now, my lord, when we look back, the order of the deputy commissioner, who had been approached by the bank under section 14 of the Sarfarazzi Act, that stopped the proceedings. My lord, that order still stands because deputy commissioner has not disposed of this matter. As per my information and my knowledge goes, my lord, they have gone on to auction the property. Now, we do not know if they have concealed the fact that there is a title suit going on. Because when they were giving a reply to me, my lord, on the 12th of December, to my proposal, they have stated that we do not know who will win the case and who will get the title. No, my lord, that being said, my lord, it's a case very
I would
much...
appreciate it, Your Lordship, if my friend shared those citations with me also, Your Lordship.
My lord, I'll give the citation number.
Yes.
My lord, 2013 SCC Online, Gujarat 2243. My lord, it's a case very much identical to our case. My lord, here the court has exercised jurisdiction under 226, my lord. My lord, there were the facts of the cases, there were two elderly couple. One of them was suffering from cancer. So, my lord, they had gone back to their native village and had handed over their running business.
See, the one basic fact in your case is that you're neither a nominee, you're neither in any way connected with the amounts that had been taken on loan by your supposed late husband.
My lord,
That's
but-
only, that is the connection.
But
now
I am
the thing is that they are treating you like a complete stranger to the entire transaction.
My lord,
thing
but
is
they
that
took-
now the thing is that whatever list that you have, that'll be whether proving yourself to be the legally married wife of the Birdakhar.
My lord.
Now he's not, encumbered you in any manner with regard to you're not a guarantor, you're nowhere involved in the entire loan process.
My lord.
Now the bank, they have gone ahead, subside proceedings, because they want to recover the amount, and they have given you, because you volunteered, from what I can see, the papers you placed, you volunteered to satisfy the outstanding amounts.
Because I was servicing for the 4 years,
yes,
my lord.
so-
But be
and
as
so
it may,
you also, but if you go by the papers, as presented, that means that you're nowhere in the picture.
my lord, coming to that aspect,
They have
coming
no
to,
locus whatsoever, and let them
my lord, I
address
may be allowed
the
to
issue
complete my
on the point of
submission.
maintainability, Your Lordship.
That point,
Whether this writ petition
We
is at all
haven't come to
maintainable.
My lord, my last aspect.
No, we haven't come mainly
My lord,
also.
my last aspect, my last leg of argument is, what I'm trying to project here is, my lord, that the bank, somewhere they have arbitrarily gone ahead by misrepresenting the law, to nobody, to the deputy commissioner whose assistance they sought under section 14 of the same act. 14 will take over, 13 has to go and merge into 14, my lord, for 13.2 or 13.4 to take effect. But my lord, today all
One
us,
thing is that the court will have some consideration. Suppose the property which is sought to be, auctioned off or seized by the bank, or whatever reason, attached rather, you are staying there with your daughter, or you are the daughter
My
staying
lord.
there. Now, if that happens, then maybe it'll have, very detrimental effects upon
lord.
you. But I think the question here is that it is a rental property situated somewhere from where you are drawing the income or not, we don't know.
My lord.
And then now attachment proceedings are proceeding against that building only, and then you have not been able to show as to your direct connection
My
as
lord,
to
coming to the
loans that are
attachment,
raised by the
today-
husband by pledging, or by creating a charge on that property.
My lord,
So you
today
look
we
at it very
three wives-
very technically, leaving emotions apart, or whether if you were staying there, like this case, patient suffering from cancer,
My lord.
staying in an apartment, defrauded by some people,
My lord.
then we can understand.
My lord, but today we three wives have come to an amicable settlement. We are in the advanced.
wives?
Yes, my lord. That is where I'm
That is
coming to the
problem,
matter.
Your Lordship. How can we settle the matter with the petitioners, Your
My
Lordship?
lord, we three wives have come to an amicable settlement over the property. Now,
Who's representing the other two wives?
my lord, second
You're
wife.
wife number 2.
I'm the legally wedded wife.
Number 1. You're number 3. You're number 3.
I'm number 3.
The first wife is also the guarantor of this.
Yes. So she is saddled
loan.
with the responsibility.
Yes.
Your Lordship, the notice also which was issued, which is
Under section 13.2, 13.4 is issued to the guarantor.
That would have been my corner. I would have been the person who's.
So you can switch now. Go as a co-petitioner, file application.
My lord, but
if you all the 3 wives.
My lord, we wives have come. We are in the advanced stages of negotiation. We are coming to an amicable settlement among us 3 wives, my lord, because the loan on the property is only for 30 lakhs. Now, my lord, having shown the background, the primary grievance is we are in the dark as to how much is the actual outstanding that the bank is holding today. My lord, because they are keeping all 3 of us in the dark. We have come to
We have
amicable
stated in
settlement.
a notice under section 13.2 and 13.4, Your
Now
Lordship.
the auction is going
that
ahead,
the
my lord. It will-
Outstanding amount is 29 lakhs plus. That was as on last year, Your Lordship.
That's
Now,
all.
Your Lordship, it has gone up, no doubt about it. But the fact of the matter is that, Your Lordship, from the very beginning, Your Lordship, I have raised the issue of maintainability in this case. When there is an effective alternative remedy, Your Lordship, before the Debt Recovery Tribunal, they have come before this Honourable Court invoking the writ jurisdiction of this Honourable Court. And, Your Lordship, there is a covered case by your own Lordship, your Lordship only, where Your Lordship has referred to various judgments of the Supreme Court and held that writ under 226 in a surface proceeding does not lie, and that their writ petition was dismissed, Your Lordship. And they were directed to seek relief in the tribunal, Your Lordship.
Have you pleaded yourself in the surface proceedings?
My lord, how much more?
They
will
should
I
have gone there, Your
impede
Lordship,
myself
if
more
they
than this?
aggrieved by this.
My lord, bank is aware of my existence, my lord. But
to impede yourself and
my lord, as of now, my lord, we the three wives, what we are pleading, my lord.
We are not concerned with the settlement, your lordship.
What one number one, number two, we're not concerned about that. What we're concerned is like, what is your grievance for this court?
My lord.
Whether you'll be entitled, see, what the court is mind only, whether you'll be entitled to any relief, all the bundle of facts that you're placing, that's all.
My lord.
And if the bundle of facts you place, warrant the law will follow it.
My lord.
And if the law doesn't allow for intervention, it ends there.
My lord,
but if you can place facts which which the law that follows the facts that you place,
my lord,
will call for some intervention. Yes,
my lord.
If some order is so it's what you call it, distasteful to the to any common person, or it's without jurisdiction, or it's patently illegal in the face of a court, is arbitrary, is discriminatory, then if those things, even notwithstanding the presence of every alternate remedy, 226 we will exercise jurisdiction.
My lord.
To bring, like you say, a court of equity to where your fundamental rights have been violated.
My lord, for equity, my lord.
Now you have to show how is the fundamental right, what legal right, what legally vested right has been violated. You can limit that argument. And what is the fundamental right you sway for this court to seek invocation of 226? That's all.
My lord, first and foremost is the way they have culminated the section 14.
Right.
My lord, section 14 proceeding to come to the auction right now. My lord, now my limited prayer is that we three wives, my lord, we have reached the stage.
Where's the agreement? Let's see.
No, that's where I'm coming.
I have instruction.
My lord, we have. My lord, we have.
But what about the bank, your lordship?
My lord,
they are settling the matter among themselves, but the bank will be left high and dry. The bank, how can they settle the matter, your lordship, when the property is already mortgaged with the bank?
My lord, we are not going there. Let me come. If madam gives me a minute's time to complete, I believe the matter will extinguish here. My lord, we pray that the auction proceedings may only be stalled by the bank for the next 10 days so that we come into a written agreement, because this money will go to the bank, my lord. And then after they have deducted what bank we owe to the bank, then the remaining money will come to us. So my lord, only for 10 days the auction proceedings may be stalled so that we come to an amicable settlement.
Yes, Mr. Kharofla, what is...
I agree with that.
Where
I've got specific instruction also. We just have to formulate the terms of settlement. And after the terms of settlement is formulated,
but the bank was not taken into...
That's what exactly...
Yes, into confidence, your lordship, about this.
Lordship, at the end of the day,
no point of time they took us into confidence. Because when the property is mortgaged with the bank, your lordship...
tomorrow or not?
Bank is not open tomorrow. Tomorrow being Eid, your lordship. I think it is a national holiday.
Only stall it for... We are not saying give us the property back.
We will leave it to the decision of the bank. You put in your joint application.
They should have taken the bank into confidence when the property is with...
the one who's around your neck, the liability.
And I am the one.
Yes, you're the one.
So, my lord, we just seek 10 days time to stall the auction proceed. My lord, it will create complications. We are coming for equity here, my lord.
On the ends of justice,
all this while...
For the end of justice, for the end of justice.
My lord,
who's justice? We are not getting any justice, your lordship.
The bank will be paid. The amount of 30 lakhs...
We are saying...
So where is the agreement?
So we do one thing, see, we'll record the statements that they satisfy the bank, that will be put before the tribunal also.
Well, there is no proceedings in the tribunal as on
date. There is no proceeding because we've initiated the surfacy proceedings. They were aggrieved by that. They ought to have gone before the tribunal.
Then for 1 week. Let them come up with a proposal, joint proposal from the guarantor.
And let them make the payment also within that period of 1 week.
We are saying they auction
if we can't. We are going beyond the scope of this discourse. The only thing is that now it's come to the stage with asking for 1 week's time, that they'll file some sort of a petition before the bank, which can propose it. If it can be considered well and good, if not, then it goes.
We go ahead, your lordship. Yes.
My lord, only we three wives will come to us terms as to.
See, Mr. Khera, I don't know.
There are no 3 wives. There cannot be.
We can make a movie out of that now. The case of 3 wives.
My lord, just 1 week's time to stall the auction. My lord.
Yeah, 1 week's time. Yes.
Okay, lordship.
Yes. In the course of hearing, Mr. Khera submits that.
In fact, the auction was supposed to have been held yesterday, your lordship, but there were no bidders.
Praise that
so they could not.
The auction for the property in question.
I think they had a hand to do that also.
We kept in the bains for 1 week,
but
inasmuch as the guarantor, who stated to be the first wife,
my lord,
and the petitioner, who stated to be the
third wife,
and you. Number 7 to the third wife, or
Second wife.
have come to understanding to, to satisfy the outstanding amounts due to the respondent bank. Stop. Some alarm ringing also. It's a warning.
Whose alarm is that? I
Whose
don't
alarm
know.
is that? Yes, it's respondent bank. Next, in consideration thereof, though the claims objected prior to by MSD Yangi B, counsel of the bank, for the ends of justice, it is directed that the bank shall keep the auction proceedings in abeyance for 1 week, and the writ petitioner, respondent number
4, 5, 6, and 7.
4,
Let's
6,
keep
7,
the
and,
binding, 4.
and 8.
Four.
Respondent number 4, respondent number 8.
And the petitioner.
The writ petitioner shall present a proposal for consideration. Yes, positively by 9th, 9/6/2025. Just after 10 days, yes. 10 days or 2 weeks?
1 week, Your Lord.
Okay.
And if the
10
proposal
days,
is
10
not...
days.
10 days.
Okay.
10 days.
Obliged, Your Lordship.
Obliged.
Obliged, Your Lord.
Otherwise, Mr. Gera, there's no question.
Because they have not
Now
addressed the
there are
question of
you look, there are many other
maintainability.
judges of Supreme Court where they've totally deprecated action
Well,
of
I've
High
gone
Court,
through-
whereby interference in surface high or debt recovery proceedings.
Otherwise, the very act will be
I know we
defeated,
are-
Your
I'm on a
Lordship.
loose
The
footing
object
here,
of
but
the
my
act
lord-
will be defeated.
Yes.
Obliged, my
Yes, item 14.
May it please your Lordship. Lordship, we are yet to receive instruction from a department pertaining to the additional affidavit filed by the petitioner, Your Lordship. Lordship, therefore, I humbly pray
1 week's time.
2 weeks' time, Your Lordship.
Positively, Your Lordship.
Yes, MS R. Guru prays a lot for the 2 weeks' time to obtain instructions on the actual affidavit filed by the writ petition. That's on the amount you stated.
Yes, and the interest also.
Yes.
Stay at the end.
It's expected on the next date specific instructions would be received, yes.
Positive.
Positively, yes.
Positive.
Pleasure.
Much obliged.
15.
Yes. Yes. You received
Your Lordship,
instructions?
in this case, not yet having any instruction, but after going through this matters, Your Lordship, I find this as because she has been appointed by Nehu, and most of the relief she is asking from the Nehu.
Where's Mr. Sen? On his way from where? There's already, the court's nearly ending already.
As per Nehu's affidavit, Your Lordship, they said it is dealing from Nehu in 1999. But petitioner has been working since 94 and she is not aware of this detachment from Nehu, Your Lordship. Had it been she was aware, she could have applied.
The scheme stopped when?
2018, Your Lordship.
It stopped 2018.
It is nothing is written. She doesn't know whether it is stopped or not.
No. According to them, the scheme was
As per
stopped.
the advertisement, it is for 5 years, but subject to extension. But she has been continuing up to 2018, and her
No. What this court wants to know is when did the scheme stop under which she was appointed? Because it's a special scheme.
special
Correct?
scheme.
Yeah.
She was appointed in 93, Your Lordship.
94,
94, 11th July.
After 2018, who paid her?
SRC, Your Lordship.
No,
Because
who paid her after in 2018?
because it
From
is
where is the salary being drawn?
because it is from the SSC only. But seal of the Nehu is there because
No, you
state.
see, it works out this way. If you implement the scheme, your pay and your whatever allowances come from from the grants given to the scheme itself. Scheme stops, your pay stops. It
there
doesn't
is-
mean that if the scheme stops, your pay continues.
But Your
That means you're
Lordship,
under different employment.
there is nothing known to me that whether it is stopped or not
So
because I have been
suppose you-
continue for 26 years, Your Lordship. Appointment is for only 5 years, but I have been continued till 2018. Actually, I attended office up to 20 because I was not aware that the office is owned up, Your Lordship. Because 3 representation I have filed, and money was funded by, as per my additional affidavit, Your Lordship, it was funded by the then MHRD, Your Lordship. As per additional affidavit, Your Lordship, I have filed before the Honorable Court.
State Resource Center.
State Resource
It's still
Center.
existing now. In Nehru. Yes, MS
it
Bla-
is not. As per Nehru, it is
existing
not.
in Nehru. State Resource Center.
It is not existing.
It's not existing anymore.
Because as per the affidavit, Your Lordship, I came to know that it is not.
Where's Mr. Sen?
But Your Lordship, respondent number 1 should have, because she is properly qualified, she fulfilled all the
Forget about
criteria.
qualification. If you are appointed under certain, see everything, your service, everything it starts from your appointment order. Any case that you have, whatever right comes out, or whatever flows, whatever rights you acquire, whatever comes from your initial appointment order. What kind of appointment was it? Under what head was it? What is the nature of your employment? Then from there you proceed as to your whole career path. What happened in the later periods?
Your Lordship floated the advertisement properly, proper advertisement and subject to extension. So there is not that extension stop as per extension expired and she was removed.
Where was the Sen?
And it was under Nehu also, Your Lordship.
You don't know.
I came to know when affidavit.
We call after some time. Then Mr. Sen come.
18.
May I please, Your Lordship?
Yes.
Your Lordship, in this matter, I was requested by the conducting counsel, Mr. A. Momin, Your Lordship, to pray for some time, Your Lordship. Due to some personal difficulty, Your Lordship is unavailable today, Your Lordship.
My Lord, my small prayer, my Lord. The petitioner herein is going to retire, my Lord, in the month of November, my Lord. The issue is very simple, my Lord.
So only wait 1 more week.
Yes, my Lord, my Lord. One week.
After 1 week, yes.
My Lord, my Lord.
Much obliged, Lordship.
Item number 19 also similar.
Yes.
19. Item number 19.
This is item
It's
number.
similar, same school.
After 1 week.
After 1 week.
Positively. If it is after 1
My
week.
Lord, yes.
Much obliged.
Highly
Lordship.
obliged.
21.
My lord, in this matter, I am required to file an affidavit, my lord.
Where's the additional affidavit?
My lord, I have sent for signature, my lord, to God. It has not. A week's time, my lord, will file.
They have to file, my lord, regarding the survey.
Yes, 1 week for the time after allowed for additional affidavit.
The interim order
Yes,
may
yeah.
kindly be continued.
Interim order, yes. Continue.
Ali.
Second call. 15.
Come very fast. Where's the, yes. Because you see, one thing you have to understand is that notwithstanding your receipt of pay even after scheme ends, for the wrong, that may be wrongful payment under a mistaken notion. But you open the scheme, your scheme
So
ends.
with due respect, Your Lordship, this is not wrongful payment or anything, because as per MHRD's letter, till 2018 they funded, and even it will be next to the 12th plan they will be paying. Your Lordship, kindly have with my additional affidavit. I filed just after filing a writ petition. It was filed on 14/12/2023. So one small affidavit bringing on record additional document, Your Lordship.
Should we go and receive him at the gate? Then?
Additional affidavit, Your Lordship. It is as per this affidavit, Your Lordship, to bring on record, Your Lordship, I have annexed the document which was. Your Lordship, may I have you, Your Lordship?
After 31st March 2018, not paid anymore.
No, Your Lordship, I was not paid. Whether it was I was delinked or detached, whatever, Your Lordship, I was very much in eligible age limit, Your Lordship. 1990. Why notice was
SRC doesn't.
Neither Nehu nor SRC have informed us that it was delinked from Nehu and it is running independently. I am not aware of all these things, Your Lordship.
Yes, Mr. Sir.
So far we are concerned, we have annexed in my affidavit, Your Lordship, Initially, my lord, this is a project where we have been asked to look after the finance, even including the appointment. Then a communication came, my lord, whereby we have been asked categorically to hand over, including finance, everything, my lord, to dealing all the relation with this, hand it over to the director. Now, my lord, I have annexed all those documents. Formally, we have handed over everything, my lord. That happened in 97.
98. 98 is what
98. 98 it happened, my lord. Thereafter, we are not in touch. No, we are associated with this.
Who paid her?
My lord, thereafter, my lord, it is the
Director, but
Director.
still is Nehu Vice Chancellor, Lord. Your Lordship, it is visible clearly. I have filed rejoinder also in the affidavit, writ petition also I have annexed. Salary
What is
statement.
the job of the State Resource Center? What does it do? What was your role?
They
What do you
provide
do?
literature material, Your Lordship.
No, what is State
Literature
Resource
material.
Center meaning?
Literature.
What is the
They
objective
provide
of State Resource
literature,
Center?
literature. They provide literature material to the
whom?
Nehu. Because initially when she joined, it was written in the thing in the.
What literature material?
That is the Your Lordship. I am not sure.
Your client must be knowing what kind of job she was doing.
She's a project officer. She's a project
What
officer.
is the
And
like you
MPhil,
do-
MN, MPhil.
No, I'm not talking about qualification. What job? What is State Resource Center? Resources for what? Court wants to know.
Yes, Your Lord. It is for providing literature material, Your Lordship.
What literature?
Paragraph 7.
Because I was in paragraph 2 of the writ petition, Your Lordship. I said-
Where paragraph 7?
Paragraph 3 also I have stated, Your Lordship. It is the UGC also approved for creation, establishment of State Resource Center, Your Lordship. In paragraph 3 of my writ petition, I have written.
This is 5 and 5-4. Okay. What does it do? Now only one thing remains. How was she paid 2018, 10 years after that? By whom?
By the MHRD, Your Lordship, provided fund to the SRC. And SRC,
How many of you are employed in the State Resource Center?
many, Your Lordship. Only I have come here.
Alone?
Yes, I have come forward here because
Where are the other people?
others I am not, because no one contacted me. Only this person has come.
Where's the seal, he said, of the Nehu?
In salary certificate, Your Lordship, page number, Your Lordship, may kindly have a look at page number 29 of writ petition. This is directed by Nehu seal is here. Visible one is at, because last drawn salary was 47,000, Your Lordship.
Page 27.
Even in my rejoinder also I have attached. Director Nehu below. Why they are using, since 1998 it was dealing from. Actually it was in Disney building, Your Lordship. Earlier Nehu was also there.
There is only an address mentioned by the Disney form. Disney to Your Lordship is aware from time to time, my lord, this was utilized by various entities.
Where you said the seal of Nehu?
See State Resource Center Nehu below.
Where?
Director.
No.
It is
Nehu Bijli Complex as well. Where is this? You said the Vice Chancellor's seal.
seal is there, Your Lordship, because it is invisible. But clear one I have said. Because see, illegible. It is illegible, Your Lordship. That's
So
why I
who's
have
the
given.
drawing? Who's the DDO?
Notice could not be served as there is none to receive it. That's why.
No, this says nothing.
Even in my
Now
rejoinder,
you paid for absorption in Nehu.
after proper advertisement, your lordship made and through.
It was a scheme, whatever advertisement is.
But is it not your lordship? A person, whoever is there, after serving 26 years with
Show authority.
Authority,
That the scheme and is serving
No,
for
I
10,
have- I
15,
do not
20
have any
years,
authority, your
being paid, and the scheme stops, and then you have a right to future employment. The scheme doesn't
But
exist.
your
any
lordship,
longer.
that's why discretionary power of this honorable court I
So
have
what, to make a
exercised.
scheme? Can we issue a mandamus to revive a scheme
But
that's already
respondent
dead?
number 1 is made party. They were after receipt of the notice. They are not coming forward, your lordship. Whether
Mr.
petition
Devnath's
suffer,
reply is very
at
simple.
least something should
See,
come on record now, your lordship.
It's very simple. That there was a scheme. 1 second. It stopped, that's all. Under MHRD. Finished. Yes.
But there is no record on.
Yes, MS Dr. Agarwal. What do you want to say? Yes.
Lordship, there is one very important aspect in this matter.
Yes.
There is one very important aspect in this matter. The pay she has not been receiving since 2018, 31st March 2018.
Yes.
But she has only approached this honorable court.
No,
in
that we've seen. That
Up
we've
to
seen.
20 we are
That we've seen.
communicating.
Delay of 5 years in approaching
That
this
we've
How
seen.
come this representation was pending? It
Court
was
is
not
only
replied.
trying to see
And there are
where are her rights. Where are her rights? That delay, those other things, that they are not part of the list here. The only thing is that the court also sees what was the nature of employment, whether she has the surviving rights, whether the rights are continuing right.
As per that, your lordship may kindly have a look at the advertisement, your lord. At page 18, annexure 1.
Yes, seen that.
Yes, and one more, and another one also 1994. Another one is also your lordship at annexure 4, page 25 also. And point number 3. But at least she should be retired. Whatever she would be, there is no order of termination. Nothing. Just unceremoniously without paying any terminal benefit after 26 years of.
How come you got relinquished in 94 also? Assume, okay. In 94 you assume charge. Okay, then after that, where's your continuation?
She has been continuing whatever salary certificates
you
are there.
have to dismiss the petition. Unless you bring some
Please, Your
authority.
Lordship. No,
Don't
Your
do
Lordship.
that.
Yes,
I
so
think that is up to you. Bring some authority.
your lordship, I don't have anything.
Grant authority. Okay, take down. Yes. The writ petitioner.
But at least
Before this court.
just 5 minutes, 1 minute, your
They have
lordship.
Nehu's watched the hands of you. What can we do?
But Nehu should have.
Yes, with this court for
Scheme was very much
prayer
alive with that time, your
for
lordship.
release of alleged pending salaries from June 2018 to January 2020, and for directions. to
Sorry, your
the
lordship. Sorry, your
respondent-
lordship. Just a minute, your lordship. Last chance. Last time,
respondent Nehu to
I'll
absolve
seek
the
one
petition
time, your
service
lordship.
of Nehu in
From the
suitable
client,
job.
your lordship, instruction whether she's.
You look at your prayer. You already accepted the fact your opponent is a scheme. You're asking absorption in Nehu.
But
They
one
said it's not-
one
it's not
date maybe
possible.
short date. Maybe tomorrow also I can come back
Yes, now you
because.
just pass the order.
No, your lordship. Sorry, your lordship. Because I have to seek
Your
instruction
civil
from the
counsel-
client.
Yes, this
I'm
after 1 week.
seeking apology, your lordship, because one day time may be given so that I can seek instruction from her whether what kind of.
Want to mention?
No, my lord, I'm very sorry, my lord. In item 11, my lord, I failed to renew the interim prayer, my lord. It would
Which
have,
11?
Yes, my lord. I'm just praying, my lord, if that
Which
can be
case is that
extended.
11?
That Vishnu Ram Medhi, my lord, that land concerning the revenue plot, my lord.
Okay.
It may kindly be extended, my lord.
Yes.
All right.